Okay, finally able to record another video here. It's been a few days, but I remember the movie Valentine that I watched. I think I was in high school when I watched this movie. But uh, Still on the Valentine Day wolf thing. So the movie Valentine, it's a like a horror movie or a slasher film. It actually came out on February 2nd, 2001. So 2/2. It also is set in, or not really set, but the very beginning of the movie, that it's at a 1988 like junior high dance, and basically what happens is the killer Jeremy Melton, he asks these girls to dance, and they say no, and then the last girl says yes, and when everybody finds out that he's dancing with her, they give him crap, or they give her crap, and then she says that he was like trying to, I don't even know what, molest her or something, and he gets sent away. And then it goes into the future, and then he's a killer, and he's basically killing off all these people that were mean to him. And here it is again. Here's the beginning of the movie, at least. It shows 1988, and it was at Robert F. Kennedy Middle School in San Francisco. Now, San Francisco has been, it comes up in everything I've looked up that involves it. And I'm assuming that's because of the 49ers, and the number 49 has some significance to all of the stuff that's been happening, I guess. There's not a ton of stuff in this movie, but what I found interesting is that the second person that he murders is actually at this art festival. It's their friend Max, and he does art, and basically it's all these like TV cameras everywhere, and it's just got a bunch of different pictures and whatnot in there. They talk and whatnot. It's kind of like an audio visual art thing. But the second person that dies here, and then you had Copenhagen with two people who died at the art freedom of speech thing. So it's kind of interesting. And there's a ton of one eye symbolism throughout this whole art thing. Like every room has like a just one eye kind of moving and blinking. Just I don't know. Just wanted to point that out. I guess if you watch the movie, they definitely flash the one eye symbolism a whole bunch of times in this little art show. And so this girl, the second prize at the art festival thing, and anyway, her name is Lilly. Now it doesn't sound that interesting, but the killer, and I'll show you a picture of him here. He's Angel on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the TV show. So this guy is actually the killer at the end. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that if I just watched not too long ago, like a week ago maybe, on one of Enter the Stars videos where he basically talked about Adam Lanza, and then Jeremy, the song Jeremy by Pearl Jam, and how Jeremy is pretty much Adam Lanza. Well, in the movie, in 1988, this is the kid, and his name is Jeremy Melton. But he uses a fake name in here, and he befriends this girl or whatever, becomes her new boyfriend, and that's how he gets on the inside so he can kill them all. But his name is Adam Carr, and when he was a kid, his real name was Jeremy Melton. And then the second girl that he kills is Lily, and that just made me think of I Pet Goat and the girl with the apple or whatever, and it's supposed to be Emily Parker. And you know, there's hearts all over throughout this I Pet Goat 2 or whatever. And then I don't know, I just rewatched it, and people probably already talked about this. I just noticed like when Jesus is coming through here, he goes through an infinity. I mean, I don't know. So he kind of like we've been talking about, he breaks the infinity, or I don't know, but it's just weird. There's an 8 right here that he comes through. Just wanted to point that out. It doesn't have to mean anything. Just I'd watch a ton of stuff, and I don't know. I just noticed a lot of like weird connections, I guess. So just pointing that out. And right here, the girl, they pull up in a taxi. But look at the thing on the taxi here. 4 times 22, which is 88. And 2014 and 2015 have been years that they've really just started pushing the 88 like crazy. And I don't know if I said it, but it's actually Valentine's Day in the movie when he starts killing everybody or whatever. So that's why it's called Valentine's Day, not because he was in love in the beginning. He actually murders people on Valentine's Day. And then basically, this guy's nose bleeds every time he kills somebody. I'm not really sure of the significance of that, but I guess his nose bleeds maybe when he's stressed or something like that. Because in the beginning, his nose bleeds too before he kills anybody. But anyway, didn't really notice a whole lot more in this movie. I mean, I could have missed tons of stuff. I kind of wanted to look through at some of the actors though. Let's see here. So the guy who's the killer and plays or Angel or whatever, he is 45 years old this year, which is pretty significant considering Valentine's Day this year, or every year, I guess, is on the 45th day of the year. But for him to be 45 this year, and then there was a shooting or whatever on that same day, that's just kind of weird. It also has Denise Richards, and I guess I know her from Charlie Sheen. I'm sure other people know her from a lot of other stuff. But Charlie Sheen is in the movie Red Dawn. I totally just remembered that a little bit ago. And let's see if I can find it here. Red Dawn is basically like, I can't remember. I only watched the new one. I've never actually watched this old one. But in the new one, the Russians attack or whatever. Or I can't remember. Or maybe it's North Korea. Maybe this one, the Russians attack. Who knows? I guess I could read it. I'm just kind of rambling. But anyway, they start like the rebel whatever, or and they're the Wolverines. Just what I've been talking about. The Wolverines, Lupercalia. And this movie came out on August 10th, which normally is the 222nd day of the year, but it was a leap year, so it's the 223rd day of the year, which either way, 322 or 222. It's also 114 minutes long, which is 11/4/44, and Valentine's Day is, or the beginning of Lupercalia is the 44th day of the year, which is February 13th. And then this movie is about the Wolverines. And I guess, whatever, it could be nothing, because, I only found it from Denise Richards, who was in a Valentine movie. But maybe I should go watch this movie if I get time. I just don't have a whole lot of time anymore. Never really did. I just actually needed a ton of sleep, and that's why I hadn't really finished some of these videos. But let's see here. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say Denise Richards is also 44 years old this year. Or actually was 43 on Valentine's Day, but just turned 44. Yeah, and I was also gonna throw this in there. This is the main guy in the new Red Dawn, and he was born on August 11th or 8/11. So he's like the Patrick Swayze character. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it right there. Who knows? Just wanted to point a few things out about the movie, I guess, and some things that were somewhat significant. So have a great night.